Hello? Maybe you can hear me? Hello? Maybe you can hear me? I think you can hear me in there somewhere. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and stopping by. Welcome. And yeah, let me just get everything sorted. So, I guess we should get into it then. I hope to finish this game today, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. It would be good, but we'll see. It's actually longer than I thought it was gonna be. The how long the beat estimate's like 6 hours, but I'm not sure if that's based on the final game or not. Maybe it's based on the early access build. Or one of the early access builds. I assume there were multiple different versions released for the last lot of years. I saw on Twitter that the guy who made this game, I think it was over 3 years in development, maybe? But yeah, pretty long time. It's really impressive that one person can make most of this. I think Dusk was the same way. And that Herot game that's still not out, that's a one-person job as well. But yeah, really impressive. Hello Landlord John, I hope you're doing well. Hopefully the sound is okay. It's hard for me to test sound for this game because it's always so loud, but hopefully you can hear me okay. Good to know. Thank you very much for letting me know. The game's definitely getting harder as it goes along. Though it's been quite gradual. It's been quite good in that regard. There are no like sudden spikes in difficulty. You can barely see that thing. See the way that's this here rocket launcher thing? See the way it's like maximum 120 shots, and then I currently have 105 shots. But you use 5 shots every time you pull the trigger. Why make it that way? Why don't you just label like it like 1, 2, like 1 shot equals 1 round? I don't know, like why why overcomplicate it? Hello RT. I'm doing okay. I mean, Stoke lost yesterday, so I'm still absolutely furious about that. But apart from that, I'm okay. I've got 69 health at the moment, so that's pretty good. Thank you, Realtek9, for gifting me this game again. I don't know how much it is, but I'm sure it's more expensive now than it was back 2 years ago or whenever. It was, I think it was at least a year and a half ago when you got me it. Let's save. E4, M4. Judging by the main menu, there are 5 episodes in this, so yeah, I think it's actually quite long, this game. Whatever games have you got me? Off the top of my... I can't, like, remember off the top of my head. Yeah, I know Fred got me 13, the cel-shaded FPS from Ubisoft. I know Fred got me that back in the day. Dead. Good thing I just saved. But yeah, the game's getting quite tricky, I think, overall. I do like that reload animation for the revolver. The revolver's number 7 on the keyboard. It's quite far away. It's a bit of a stretch for me to get to that. I could probably remap it to something else, but that takes effort. At least this game has that thing where you can quickly swap to your previous weapon, so you can hit the Q button to switch between your last 2 weapons, which is good. Which reminds me of Half-Life. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember if you had gifted me anything else. And you don't even remember gifting me this game? I think I remember that because this was a game I definitely wanted to play. So I was excited to check it out, and it was nice to see that it actually came out properly at the end of January there, so yeah. It was 13 quid at the time, so how, okay, so it was the start of last year. Okay. I thought it was longer ago than that. Interesting. How much is it now, I wonder? I would guess that it's more expensive. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too much of a markup, you know. It's good, and I think if you're willing to get a game in early access, I think those people deserve a little bit of a discount, so to speak. You know, they should get the game cheaper for being an early adopter. So I think that's fair enough. Sorry, I'm just adding into the music, making the game more fun for myself. These things are quite tanky. They're tankier than I expect them to be, but they always take me a little bit by surprise by how tough they are. They're throwing save points at me here. Yeah, I think there's loads of stuff on my Steam wishlist that's still not out yet. This was a good one though. Into that. If you switch weapons while having the fire button held down, it will fire the weapon that you're switching to. If that makes sense. So if I have the fire button held down while holding the pistols and I switch to the shotgun, it will immediately fire the shotgun. Oh no, those things are mean. They're some of the toughest enemies in this, I think. Well, that didn't go well at all. That's a secret. Not much of a secret. Anyone could find that. Hello, Macaroni P. How do you do? This looks bad. Yeah, you heard it yesterday, I'm pretty sure. I could go down there. That is a possible way forward. But we'll check here first. I'm gonna die. Well, not dead yet, but I could still die at any moment, really. The revolver's great. It absolutely wrecks everything pretty quickly. Out of ammo then. I'm not sure if I can dash to there. I probably can. Yeah. Oh, it's like Resident Evil 4. Okay. Well, that was sudden. You clearly weren't watching when that bit happened in Resident Evil 4, Macaroni. If you're asking, is it? What did I do? I need to shoot that out. I tried jumping there, it didn't work. Hello, Desolator. No? I'll try an explosive. Okay, right, I don't know. We'll leave that for a bit. Maybe you just need to find a way to clear the path first before using that. Weird. Do 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 do. Not sure how to get into there. I don't know, because this is a side area. Loaded. I had the demo for Reloaded on the Saturn, which never came out. The full game never came out. I think I've mentioned that before. Is this... I don't know. I don't have revolver ammo. I could try that again. Yes, okay. Wow. Maybe dual machine guns might be best for them. They're kind of strong. Wow, this stinks. What were they thinking with this? Terrible. Why did they make the wooden board so strong? It should be like something that you can kill in like a shot. No, I didn't, Macaroni. Game is pretty good. This part is not very good. This is dumb. I think for that part you need to shoot the bit above, which is actually what I did the first time. Yeah, well, this is just a bit silly. Yeah, you need to shoot the button for that one. burning my ammo on this as well. What? Maybe shotgun's good for this instead. We'll try that. And I'll use pistols for like the red buttons that you need to shoot. Okay, shotgun seems good for this. OBS doesn't seem to like this section very much. Unnecessarily difficult, yeah, exactly. That's how I would describe it. It's fine. Basically, use the shotgun. That's the solution to this. It's fine. They just needed to tune that a little bit better. I just make the boards weaker so that any weapon could break it, really. Because what if you get up to that part and you've got no ammo? For your shotgun, anyway. You'd be kind of screwed. Okay. Was it really worth it? Probably not, but we did it. Now I need to not die. I'm gonna save first. Just in case I fell. Save again. I don't really like the saving system. It's one of my criticisms. Okay. This looks bad because they're giving me lots of health and ammo, so I'm worried. Good games on your wish list. What stands out, do you think, RT? Assassin's Creed Mirage, yep. Of course. No, I don't think it is. This is an invisible wall. Yeah, I think Void Bastards. It was actually on Epic Fail Store as a free game, but I think I forgot to redeem it. That's the end of the level? It's quite a short one. Well, it took me long enough, but only one secret? What a failure. Real or fake? I don't know what's happened. Okay. At least there's a new song to listen to. Okay, I think this just wrecks everything. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. I don't think my computer could play it that well though. No, the slow motion's a bit pointless really. It doesn't last very long. And it's not very slow. The slow motion's quite fast still, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. Let me check this. The shadow. Interesting. Some of these are quite interesting. Kingpin, yeah. Grip. Gotcha, macaroni, yeah. You think so? There was a DE underscore dust homage in this game. I don't know, Landlord Jim. It did. You had joined because you won. Hello, Navam. How do you do? I'm doing okay. I'm still getting over the fact that Stoke lost yesterday, but you know, apart from that, not too bad. Stoke. Yeah, I saw that macaroni. Furious, just absolutely furious. OBS does not like this bit, does it? Maybe it looks okay for you guys. I mean, no one's been complaining, so maybe it's not too bad. When I look over at the OBS window, it looks like hell. I'll use slow motion for Desolator. There you go. What do you think? There's the slow motion. Barely any slow motion, exactly. It's not very good, and it doesn't last very long, like I said earlier, and it doesn't recharge on its own earlier. It's like the original Max Payne, where the only way to get it back is through kills. You can also get pickups for it as well, but those are quite rare, so it's mainly through killing other enemies. The bow is hit scan? I think so, yeah. Postal brain damage? Yeah, I forgot that even existed, to be honest. I think Stoke will win the championship. Of course. Sure they will. Like even I don't say, like even I can't say something like that, you know. Championship, you're absolutely correct. You nailed it. I think I have Postal 4 on my wish list as well, because it's the sort of game I wouldn't really want to buy, but if someone else bought me it would be a different story. You feel me? Postal 2 is okay. I'm not really a big fan of it. It's a fun game to mess about in, but I don't think mechanically it's actually that good, you know? Excuse me, macaroni. There's some health there if I need it later. I will need it later. Hello, Blue Dandelion, how are you? Turkey, Giga Chad. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Bread, Templar. Sounds delicious. I think that's what it said in Medal of Honor Frontline. In that one mission where you're cutting through people's houses, you can eat the bread and it comes up on the screen and says, the bread tastes delicious. It's such a weird moment in this like gritty, realistic World War II game. I don't know. Bizarre. No, I played the original version of the first Postal. Is that the Tunisian flag, Artie? That's a really good upgrade for the bow, getting the random you're getting the possibility to get an arrow back. Pretty good upgrade. Here's the secret. You know what? I really should use this. Because I think they want me to. I just need the, you know, the right opportunity. Is that health still there? No, it's not. I used it. I feel like I should go back and save though. I have been to Turkey twice in my life. Fun fact. Twice, yeah. Can you believe it? Not that many of them. I would like to go to more someday. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, I think if you're from certain places, like if you're from the US as well, like a lot of people from the US just never get the opportunity to go elsewhere, you know? Ohio, greatest state. Poland, nice. Some people just love traveling. And anytime they get money, that's kind of what they end up doing with it, which is fair enough. I kind of wish I'd traveled more when I was younger. But then again, I didn't have that much money when I was younger, so it's kind of... It's weird, it's like... You can't travel when you're younger because you don't have money, but then when you start working, you don't have time to travel. So yeah, it's kind of tricky to get the balance right. That's pretty cool, Blue Dandelion. Blue Dandelion was absolutely destroyed on the trip. Yep, absolutely blasted. ...2015, yeah. I don't think I've left the country in like 10 years, yeah. Should we go out? Where is this way? This isn't going well. They want me to use this, don't they? It's not that good though. Was it AC/DC with Axl Rose? No, I don't think that had happened yet. If you're wondering why I use the pump shotgun from such long range, I have an upgrade. But that makes it effective at long range, basically. Just in case you're wondering. Gotcha, macaroni. Yeah, that's what I thought. Brian May. What about James May? I have mixed the two up on occasion. I'll make that confession. Can I not squeeze through that? What is going on here? This is like some Sonic Frontiers kind of stuff. Terrible. So what do you guys think of this tune? Am I firing blanks there? What's going on? It's not irritating yet? Oh, I don't know. I think it's pretty irritating. I don't know. It's like white noise to me at this point, yeah. That was a good thing about Painkiller. The music would only really kick in during combat. The rest of the time it would then be quiet again. So it was like a nice mix. And so when like you heard the banging music, it was for like a intense moment that warranted it. I'm dead. Did I annoy you, Macaroni? What's happening? That's what I was thinking about. This bit seems tricky. Not really. Good start, good start. There's nothing here, is there? There's a little ledge there, but I guess it's for if you accidentally fall in. This is too many enemies. I'm getting hit even though I'm like in cover. That's fun. The first bit went well too. I'm pretty sad about that. This is really miserable, this part. If you had like a full-blown sniper rifle it could work maybe, but you don't have much cover. And there are so many of these things up ahead. Max Payne on GBA is great. Really, Navan? Wow. Why? That's so odd. This side area is really tough. I know, Navan, it's so bizarre. I might skip this side area, to be honest. I don't think it's worth the effort. It seems that seems brutally difficult. Here's the secret, apparently. The CEO and his dog. Hello, Nawful. How's it going? At least in this part, I've got decent cover. What, for this Desolator? You think so? I don't think so, Blue Dandelion. I doubt it. So I need to activate that, I guess. Yeah, I'm guessing that I've already activated that. Or maybe not. Let's go back. Yeah, I should have skipped that side area. It seemed not fun. guess we need to run. Maybe not. Oh, okay. It is rising up. Okay. Bit of excitement there. I hope you're doing well, Nuffle. What's this side area like? I don't know what that means, Macaroni, but I think that's a good thing. But I don't know what that means. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. I got a Steam achievement there, called Monkey Kong. So that was easy, but yet the previous side area in the previous level was ridiculously difficult. Uh-oh. Will you die, please? Under the sheets? Well. What about when you go to get washed? Uh-oh, no, this isn't good. Let's save again. Takes a while for the lava to rise. Or maybe I'm just too quick. Okay, I've pressed that. This doesn't look good. It's Anorbisis. Any Anorbisis fans in the audience tonight? Oh no, I fell. No, in Devil May Cry 2 it was like Demon Helicopter and Demon Tank. Quite the banger there. Big axe swing there. OBS looks like it hits this fight. I think I dashed into that. Yeah, probably. So when did you have your firstborn then, Navam? Next decade, okay. Nice to see someone with goals and ambitions. I did it. With my last bullet in my revolver as well.
Dark realms, where everything that was forgotten or dead in the real world exists. There's no sense of time, no living things, and all is chaos. My breathing became heavier and heavier as I walked deeper into the dark realms. My skin hurt as if 1,000 knives burrowed into it. I can feel that I am very close to my destination, because that smell, that horrid smell from my memory, is becoming more and more overwhelming.
Wow. Riveting stuff. Yeah, I would be actually quite disturbed if that happened to me, Macaron. I agree with you. Hello, Miracle. How's it going? You do that quite a lot, Macaron. Finished up Celebrity Deathmatch. What an absolute classic video game that is. Featuring the likes of Justin Timberlake, Busta Rhymes, Carrot Top, Mr. T, Marilyn Manson, all the classics, Jerry Springer, Ron Jeremy. Well, I hope you had fun. John Remedy? Who? King of the Who? John Remedy. I hope that you make a computer game, Noam, and that is the name of the protagonist. Hello, Dandy. How's it going? Welcome. This is a weird conversation. I don't know. Maybe we should move on. Yeah, I think we definitely need to move on. Macaroni's just like lowered the bar and like broke it. Like demolished it. I'm just trying to play video games, you know? It looks like I can go down there, maybe. Yeah, well, it looks bad here. You can make it if you want, Blue Dandelion. You'll make it okay. Was that a side area? Maybe. I don't think so. Well, no, this is not the best place for it, I would say. It's Maka. Maybe that's what it is. It's definitely not me, put it that way. Nearly dead. Okay, no problem, blue dandelion. So, let's see. There's armor here, but I just literally picked up armor, so that's a bit strange. The side area, okay. How much of this game left? This is the final episode, I think. So like 5 levels to go, or something like that? 6 levels maybe? Does that sound good? Pain challenge. I thought that was alright. Yeah, probably like, I don't know, 2 hours maybe? Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping anyway. I disagree with that macaroni. This costs $16.99. For me, it costs absolutely nothing. Thanks to the one and only Realtek 9. Yeah, what an absolute chad. I don't want you guys to think that I'm mad or anything. I saw that it could go down a dark path. And I was like, let's stop. I think the way it worked out anyway is pretty much perfect with macaroni just like lowering the bar and smashing it. I think that was like the perfect send-off, really. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Gotta love video games with invisible walls. This game came out in 2023. But yet we still use invisible walls in our video games. Look at this. I'm absolutely molding about this. See, this is me molding. First Stoke loses, and now this? Ah, 2023 video games. Haven't learned anything at all. The bow's really good for those things. Yeah, the difficulty of the side areas is so, like, random. Because that was another fairly straightforward one. I think it's a perfectly reasonable thing to mold about. I want video games to be better. Video games could be so awesome, but they often are not. Great quote. You think so? Isn't this an indie game? Yeah, it is. It's made by one person. So I am being maybe a little bit unfair. Invisible walls, though, it's a gaming sim. It is a very solid game. Apart from, you know, I don't know what happened there, but, you know. And no, it is a very solid game. Don't get me wrong. I think this game is actually very good, for the most part. Certain things, like everything that I don't like about it is really minor. But generally, I think the game is good. I don't think I'll ever play it again though after I'm finished with it though. I don't see myself going back to it. I used to think indie games were a genre of games made in India. I don't even know what to say to that. And did you think all indie rock came from India as well? I see. What's the best Indian game of all time? Tekken 3. Not Smackdown Pain. Sometimes it's interesting checking out a game from a location that's not really known for making video games. There was that Trail of Ibn Battuta, whatever it was called, the really crappy Uncharted clone that was developed in Saudi Arabia. It's just interesting sometimes to check out games like that. It's alright? Okay. Is this a Mortal Kombat reference? Is that Raiden? No, it's supposed to, well, from here it looks like Caleb from Blood, but when you jump up like that it looks like Raiden from Mortal Kombat. Locked. Locked. I agree with what Macaroni said. True. You're very kind of them. Can I get in there? Yes, you can. There's really nothing in here? Oh, that's an oversight. Come on. You could have put like a secret in there, surely. Because that's not obvious. Disappointed. Enjoy, RT. Right. How long ago was this? That wasn't too bad. That's a very kind quote. Far Cry 4. Yeah, I think so. That rings a bell. Far Cry 4 was the last Far Cry I finished. But I don't remember much about it. I remember liking it, but I remember thinking it was very similar to Far Cry 3. It wasn't like a big difference. Maybe I'll stream it someday. I don't think I have New Dawn. I actually have 5, but I've never played it. Because it was one of those ones I bought it cheap thinking, oh, we might do a stream of this someday. But that was years ago. So, yeah. Here we go, here's Navam. Go on. Ruin Far Cry's career. I think Far Cry 3 was really good for its time though. Like playing it on release, I thought it was really good. And I streamed it a few years ago. Brother, it doesn't end. I don't know, I can't remember Macaroni. It's been so long. It's not really TOS. Not that bad. Yeah, the original Far Cry still does look great. I agree. Don't know about amazing, but it still looks great. Is it Macaroni? I do agree with Navam. When I played it, it felt like it was never going to end. It just dragged because I was just having no fun with it. What am I doing? I'm just being silly. My health is very poor. Yeah, for me the game got boring. You know, when you become a baby, it got boring from there on, I think. I was hoping for an I can't reaction. That's what I was hoping for. You still use it though. Pretty much, Navam, yeah. Maybe I'll stream it someday, and maybe I'll actually think it's really good. You have to remember, guys, right? I used to talk mess about Metal Gear Solid 3. I streamed it, finished it, and I actually really like it now. Same thing with Resident Evil 4. So you never know, I might stream Assassin's Creed 2 and think it's actually really good. I did. Now I disagree with my past self. Well, speaking of Far Cry, Far Cry Instincts was like that, Desolator. Yeah, I used to be like that, Murgo, but I've actually gotten into them now, in quite a major way. I've streamed loads of them. We've gotten up to Resident Evil 4, the original version, as far as streaming goes. Like, I've finished Resident Evil 4, that's where we've gotten up to. Well, thank you, Macaroni. It's very kind of you to say. Yeah, I don't know if I will, Navon. That one I'm very, like, interested in. That, you know, RE7 and RE Village I'm very interested in. Partially because I haven't really played them. But also just the fact that they're so different and I don't know what I'm, you know, I don't know if I'm going to like them, basically. Okay, can't drop down into there. Yeah, Desolator. I really liked Instincts at the time, but we played Instincts Predator on stream about 4 years ago, over 4 years ago now, and it just hasn't held up. It's just not that good. Is that your remote? Murgle? Puke. We make movies. Yeah, that's weird, Murgle. It is a hot take. RT is gonna die on that hill though, because RT always brings up Far Cry Primal about how it's the best one. I have played about 5 hours of it and I didn't think it was very good. be honest, but maybe I'll stream that someday too. It wasn't like horrible, it was just a bit weird. Is this another Blood reference? It has to be. The pitchfork and the dynamite has to be a Blood reference. This game loves its Blood references, actually. Yeah, no, right, no. It's just not fair. If you start another stream in like 2 hours, that would be good, Miracle. Because that's roughly when I'm stopping. Hopefully this game is finished by then. Fingers crossed. Yeah, understandable. I didn't really pay attention to that cutscene, so I don't know what happened. Nice, Murgo. Is that... I assume people speedrun Celebrity Deathmatch? No problem, macaroni. Wow, yeah. I wonder how quick it can be then. You can probably finish it really quickly. Wow. I'm pretty sure that was... Well, I don't know actually for sure. But I would imagine that was like a full price product back in the day. Welcome back, RT. And that is not an invisible wall, but an invisible floor? If that's the correct terminology. You cannot fall down to that lower level. Was it? I don't know. Wow. That explains a lot, I guess. Calling that a wrestling game is very generous, isn't it? I'm just checking if there's anything back here. Some armor. Got you, Desolator. Yeah, like I said, that explains a lot. To be fair, I have not played either of them, right? But just judging by how they look, I've seen both of them for, you know, a few minutes each, probably. But Celebrity Deathmatch looks like it's much better than Simpsons Wrestling, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not that much better. What were they called, Desolator? Do you know? Really, Navam? Yeah, sure. Big It Productions? Didn't they do Star Wars The Phantom Menace? You could Bing it for me. I think it is. Not like 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I liked that game when I was growing up. It was the first game I ever played with like dialogue options. Even though it's not an RPG. Desolator doesn't remember how to use Bing. Phantom of the Opera video game. Can you imagine that? It is Big Ip, got you, thank you. Navam, absolute MVP. I'm happy that I remembered that. I wonder why LucasArts didn't do that themselves. You would think that the Phantom Menace official tie-in game would be quite an important project, but nope. There might have been a Planet of the Apes game on PS1, I'm not sure. Ash Jeeves. I remember using Ash Jeeves in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, it was probably more early 2000s. Me and Jeeves go way back. Yeah, it rings a bell in the van, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. I know there's a game based on Congo, but I think that was for the Saturn. The movie Congo. Speaking of apes. Well, I think that was a gorilla, but you know what I mean. I'm not sure which way is the right way. This is the side area. Right. Published by UV, wow. Welcome back, Blue Dandelion. It's always fun going back and seeing like things that like publishers and developers did back in the day that are just so like, they seem so random compared to what they would do now. Crystal Dynamics are a really good example of that. If you go for their back history, they have a lot of interesting projects. French Interactive Television Agency. Wow. Good to know. Oh. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I never got into Prince of Persia. I've probably said that before. Yeah, same here, Mario. The Sands of Time trilogy, as I like to call it. I'm sure that's what other people call it too. Like those games were pretty big in their day. Pretty popular. But then they put out the like 2008 reboot one, which is rubbish, and then they did the one, I think it was just called like, it had a, like Sands of Time. It wasn't called that, but it was something like that. It came out around the same time as the movie. I can't remember. Forgotten Sands, is that what it was called? I think that's what it was called. Apparently that one was okay. Yeah. I didn't play it though. This game is ruthless. Oh, that was a critical. This is quite tricky. I might skip the side area again because I just can't be bothered. Yeah, the presentation was really good. It had that like storybook style. If it looked, yeah, it just looked really unique. Like it just looked different from compared to everything else at the time. I said this yesterday, but I know there's supposed to be a remake for it, but the development for that has been so rocky. Who knows if it will actually come out. Yeah, I can understand that though. There's supposed to be a Splinter Cell remake as well. Another totally unnecessary remake, I think. Okay, well that's clearly the way to go. Yeah, I know, well, it's been long enough since the last one. It's been nearly 10 years since the last one, so I understand doing another one, but I don't see the point in making a remake of the first game. Like, it's fine as it is, don't, you know. If you're gonna do another Splinter Cell, just make a new one. You know? I like that, no. Any Beyond Good and Evil fans in the audience tonight? Looking forward to the second one, Kappa? Yeah, I like the God of War series. I've only played the original one on PlayStation 2 and God of War 3, which I streamed last year. But yeah, God of War is cool. Or it was cool, I guess. I don't know. It's different now. I do plan on playing that at some point, the 2018 game. I'm not sure when though. You've missed absolutely nothing, Macaroni. Probably, yeah, no typo this time. I would guess that the PlayStation version is going to be out for at least a year before the PC port. I don't know. That's just me guessing, but that's just speculation, you know. So I think it would be a while still. I'm not Michael Pachter. Remember him? I don't know if that guy's still going. Wow, Macaroni, did you give up on it? It wasn't that long ago in the VAM, I don't think. Oh, the PC, you mean the PS5 version? The PS5 game came out in 2021. It was a while ago. It was like mid-2021. That and Resident Evil Village came out around the same time. It was that kind of time period when the PS5 version came out. Yeah. So it came out at the end of April, and then Village came out, I think, towards the start of May. So that's about right. Yeah, you never know though, because The Last of Us, like, remake, port, that's coming pretty soon after the PS5 version, right? No, I've never played them either, Murgle. I'm not really a Nintendo guy in general. I'm a Sega guy until I die. At least this music isn't as annoying as some of the others. I always thought Wind Waker actually looked pretty cool. That's actually the one Zelda game I would give a go, because I do like that art style. Why not, Destiny? Oh wow, Miracle. This cave is pretty disgusting, isn't it? No secrets. Who cares about secrets? Nice, Nova. What an absolute chad. Absolutely, Nova. I guess it depends on the game, the man. Hello Illuminati, how do you do? I would imagine that you are joining us while watching your 70-inch television in a jacuzzi with a wonderful supermodel. Would that be accurate right about now? Drinking on some bubbly. Oh, apologies. My bad, my bad. We're near the end of this game, I believe. So you'll be happy to hear that, Illuminati, I'm sure. Sopranos video game? I remember that. Wasn't the show finished by the time that came out? I don't think it was finished for too long, but I think it was done. Doesn't it have Motley Crue, Girls, Girls, Girls in it? In Bada Bing. In its final season. Okay, so close enough, yeah. Oh, nice, Miracle. Do you listen to Second to None's Up in the Club while watching your 60-inch HD television? New Jersey. 70-inch? Not bad, not bad. I'm only rocking a 40-inch these days. What an absolute loser I am. My TV is hella old, actually. I need to chuck it and replace it someday, but I just can't be bothered. It will probably break someday, so that will happen at some point. Nice, that's pretty cool. Miracle. Someday, Miracle, you're gonna join the stream on your phone and you're gonna be in Asbury Park and you're gonna say greetings from Asbury Park when you join the chat. That's gonna happen someday. My TV is in the other room just in case the TV license people come lurking through the around through the window. Yeah, there's TV license people. They always want in on the action, don't they? Yeah, the monitor I use, the main one I use is... I don't think it's that big. I think it's only like 24, maybe. It's not that big. I don't know where we're going. Sorry. Nah, you don't need a big monitor, especially if you're sitting right in front of it. Anyway, you know. It's different, obviously, if you're planning on... If you're one of those people who uses their computer like a TV, I understand. But I am not one of those people. No privacy? What does that mean? Is it right next to the window or something? Gotcha. Yeah. It's something I noticed. It's unbelievable to me how many people, like, see in the evening, how many people don't draw their curtains. And I can just look into their windows and just see everything that they're doing. I don't, but you know what I mean? I could as I'm walking by. It's kind of nuts to me. Yeah, I should have the curtains open every once in a while. Well, as the weather gets better, I'll probably have the curtains open a little bit more. Maybe in the van, yeah. It's the biggest scam ever. Yeah, Murgle. The TV license thing is like separate from cable though. So if you were getting cable, you would be paying for cable on top of your TV license. Isn't that wild? Yeah, I think that's completely understandable. Blue Dandelion. It was really noticeable, see, when the World Cup was on. You would walk past, you know, you would walk down the street and you would see, like, everyone's, like, TV screens were green. Obviously, because they were watching the World Cup. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of shocked by how, like, some people just don't draw their curtains right away. Watching England lose in 4K. You gotta love it. Big up the French. They sure do, Murgle. And hopefully it stays that way. Oh no, you don't want them to win. You would understand if you lived over here, Murgle. But see, English people, they still bang on about 1966, which is when they won the World Cup. 1966. That's a long time ago. And they still bang on about winning it. So imagine what they would be like if they won another one. I just can't deal with that. They weren't even born at that time, exactly. Yeah, Murgle, yeah. My understanding is that the USA team is actually like pretty decent. I think I'm right in saying that. They're getting better, yeah. Because they used to be terrible. They used to be like Northern Ireland quality, but now they're a bit better. By Stoke standards, yeah. Well, Stoke as well. Stop making fun of Stoke. I should make that a rule. Add it to the list of rules. You're not allowed to make fun of Stoke. The Republic of Ireland quality. Exactly. They've gotten better. Stoke. Anyone but England and anyone but Liverpool, is that Illuminati? Not anyone but Luton. Wow, no, unbelievable. Bandwagon Barry. Oh no, that's the worst way to be, Neva. You pick your team and you stick with them until you die. That's why it's so hard being a Stoke fan. But I have to stick with them. I have to remain loyal. Yeah, Illuminati. I don't know, Blue Dandelion. Probably. It's all kicking off here. I'm not going into this with much help. This seems ridiculous. Why did he not give you health before going into this? Crap. What's the strategy? What's the plan? Yeah. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Oh my goodness, this game. That's more like it. We should just do a macaroni and no clip to the end of the level. Absolutely molding about that. You always gotta play the stoke card, don't you? Heard it all before. Maybe we should just run into the house. Or... well, yeah, maybe we can try and get into the house. Oh, there's health there. That's good to know. You don't have much time, though. You would be livid. This is a good start. I don't... those arrows aren't hitting. Five, yeah? It's very rare. I was actually thinking of making it 10 again. Or just playing Sonic Frontiers in general is pretty torturous. See, I would love the quick save here, but not allowed to. Well, I would love to watch you do it this later in one go, since you're giving it the big one. I mean, that's probably a good thing, right, Mecha? Even Grim said it was pretty hard at the end of Sonic 2, and Grim is the Sonic expert. The end of that was quite tricky, but I did it. I killed everything. At the end?
I can imagine how wonderful it would feel to relive that unforgettable night. I didn't kill you then, so the power inside you could awaken to its full potential. It has grown to such an extent that I can even smell its perfection. Come out. I've been waiting for too long. The dread force in your body is calling for its new master.
A spellbook with 4 pages missing. Black Hole Sun, yeah. Everyone loves a bit of Soundgarden. It's Beelzebub too. going down. This seems like it's going to be quite tricky, so we might be here all night long. It didn't take a while after all. Grandfather?
It's finally over. This nightmare that's imprisoned me for the last 20 years has finally ended. After these ordeals and pain, I don't seem to be able to leave this place. Well, it no longer matters. After this final battle, my rest is well deserved. My exhaustion is finally caught up to me.
There you go. Longest credits ever, isn't this great? This is like legitimately great. Isn't it so nice when like credits fit on the one screen like this? Love it. Thank you. Wasn't really that good of a final boss, was it? Oh well. They tried. So Murgle, we're done. Do you want to start streaming? Yes. Good night, Macaroni. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you have a great sleep. Oh well. Fair enough. Sounds good. Maxwell, yep. Yeah, so Dread Templar, pretty good. Not the best game ever by any means, but you know, pretty good. That is pretty PogChamp, yeah, Macaroni. It has been an issue in the past. But yeah, thanks everyone. And yeah, I'll catch you guys again hopefully tomorrow. And yeah, have a good one. Thanks everyone, really appreciate all of you stopping by. And yeah, I'll need to pull out something for next time. So yeah, bye bye, thank you.